Good evening, MV UK. It's Pete here with another groundbreaking video on what the government are up to, and they are outshining themselves again. How can you tell if a politician is lying? Their eyes are open. Exactly. So, we will not raise taxes on working people. We will not raise taxes on the working class. To quote, we've told you a million times we won't raise taxes on working people. Unquote. Well, they lied. They lied again. I cannot take this level of lying. It's incredible. When are they gonna... Why can't we hold these people to account? It's disgrace. Anyway, don't believe me? Let's take a look at this. Roll the clip.
All of our plans are fully costed and fully funded, and that means no tax rises for working people. We're not going to be raising tax on working people.
We will not raise taxes on working people.
We're not putting up taxes on working people.
Labour government will not raise income tax, will not raise national insurance contributions, and will not raise VAT.
We're not going to increase tax on working people, and that means
that Labour will not be putting up taxes on working people.
But no, we don't think that we should be raising taxes on working people.
There'll be no additional taxes on households under a Labour government.
Let me be absolutely clear, we will not raise tax for working people.
We will not raise taxes on working people.
We have said we're not raising taxes on working people.
And we're not going to be increasing taxes on working people.
We will not be increasing taxes on working people.
That is a commitment not to increase taxes on working people.
I don't believe it's fair to raise taxes on working people.
We will not further increase personal taxes
want to lower that burden on working people.
There's nothing in our manifesto which requires additional taxes.
It's complete garbage. We will not be raising taxes on working people.
We're not going to be raising taxes on working people.
I want taxes to be
And we're not going to be increasing taxes on working people.
We've said we will not be raising taxes on working people.
And we're now hearing an average of £100 more for an average family.
We have no plans to raise taxes on working people. We've said it a million times.
The biggest tax-raising measure in the budget was national insurance increase.
No income tax, no national insurance, no VAT.
None of us came into politics in order to leverage tax on the farming community.
I want taxes on working people to be low.
Okay, well, what can I say? They've told us they're not going to raise taxes on the working class. Well, unfortunately today they've yet again rescinded on one of their promises. They've broken it, smashed it, napalmed it. We have got an approval from Angela Rayner, the Deputy Prime Minister. God only knows how she bribed her way, got her way there. Unbelievable. Anyway, so background. Councils are allowed to increase the rate of council tax by 4.99% per year. So 5% bar a point of a percent. 5%. However, a lot of the councils are struggling. Incidentally, may I add, Labour-run, Liberal Democrat run councils are failing, and they're probably failing because of things like DEI, because of woke, because of gender, and there's 17,000 different genders that they want to believe in. Well, there's only two where I'm from. That's Adam and Eve, male and female. That's right. So anyway, 6 councils. I've made a few notes just so that I get the detail right for you guys, because I don't want to mess it up. I don't want to get fact checked or get told off for not giving you the right facts and delivering misleading information. It's not what I'm about. I'm not out to shock you. I'm just out to relay the things that... Well, this has got some coverage today, I can assure you, because 3 million, well, more than 3 million working class people are going to be affected by the 6 councils that have applied for more money. So they are, let's have a look. We've got the Labour-run Bradford Council. We'll start with that one, because I saw a report from Ben Leo at GB News at the weekend. Very fascinating. He went up to the City of Culture, which is what Bradford is currently posting. And I like it. They asked some guy, what makes this the City of Culture? And he goes, because of all the different cultures? No, because of history, because of art, because of things like this. Not because it's multicultural. We all know that. Anyway, the report there said, Ben Leo said, that Bradford Council is in arrears of council tax by £83 million. If they got £83 million of arrears in, they would have probably no claim to increase the council tax on the good, hard-working people that actually pay it. So this is a travesty. Go and get the fees in from the people who aren't paying it. I would like a survey on a demographic of the type of people that aren't paying the council tax, because I've got a good feeling I know who it is, but I ain't going to say it through fear of being cancelled or being labelled. I'm already labelled far right because I questioned various policies. Anyway, they are looking to increase the council tax by 9.9%, whacking an extra 100. I like the way they use a band D property. So they say it's 170 pound increase on a band D property. Well, to be fair, I'm in band A. So God knows what my increase would be if my house was in Bradford. Horrific. They're playing the lower end of the spectrum to make it not sound as bad as it actually is. This is horrific. This is going to cost people more money than they care for, and it's not on. Anyway, you also have Newnham Council run by Labour. Go figure. Oh, hang on. Isn't that in Sadiq Khan's area? Yeah, I think it is. He's a bozo as well. Absolute bozo. Doesn't know what he's doing. Out of his depth. A complete and utter... Yeah, I'll say it. He's a racist. There you go. On record, Sadiq Khan is a racist. And over my dead body am I going to call him sir. Not in a month of Sundays. You've got great people like Michael Caine, deserves to be a sir. Sadiq Khan, absolutely crucified Londoners, buried the city, and he wants a night. Oh, it's just a disgrace. What has this country come to? I'm angry. I'm angry with the situation, and I shouldn't let my emotions get to me because I want to bring you a balanced news and politics review infrequently, as I've stated, but it's incensed me. Anyway, listen. Excuse me. Lib Dem controlled Windsor and Maidenhead both want to raise their bills by 8.99. Liberal Democrat run Somerset and Labour controlled Trafford, which is Manchester, will put up bills by 7.4%. Labour run Birmingham, which is in special measures anyway because they run the money out. I don't actually have here what they want to increase. And Hampshire have been declined their increase. They asked for a 15% increase because Hampshire has got a lot of elderly folk in it, and that comes with a lot of social care requirements. But again, you know, we need to train people into this industry rather than taxing the hell out of working class people to pay for agencies that are literally writing their own checks on the misfortune of our loved one's health, not on. So we also have, I moved forward a quick. They were denied. Hampshire were denied. So they're now going to spend £2 million of council tax money or council money to run a referendum to ask the people if they have permission to put the council tax up by 15%. So that's £2 million to get a fat resounding no. You can see what's going to happen. So then they're going to be £2 million more in the hole. This is outrageous. So let's have a look at what she said about it. No-brainer Rayner said, these tough decisions are needed across local government to fix the broken system we inherited, she said in a parliamentary statement. Now, the problem with that is that you've been in power for 8 months. It's getting a little bit thin now. Oh, we inherited it. Well, what exactly are you doing to sort it out? You had all of the ideas on the election run. It was all fully funded and costed. Buzzword. It used to wind me up. Well, now you've got... She goes on to say, these are difficult decisions that the government has not taken lightly. We recognise the importance of limited increases to help to prevent these councils falling further into financial distress. We have been clear that this must be balanced with the interest of the taxpayers. Well, it's not in our interest. I'm telling you now, it's not. Firstly, you need to get the people who aren't paying council tax to cough up, and we all know who's not paying. and we all know we aren't allowed to call them out through fear of being labelled. There you go. It's just a disgrace. Just a disgrace. So, just to be aware, 6 councils have applied for it and been granted for it. I have it on authority that every single council in the land has applied for this, and it won't be long before they grant it, because it's more expensive to the government for the council to go bankrupt than it is for them to grant the power to increase the tax on normal working people. Now, I'm going to leave it there. In fact, no, I'm going to play that clip again because I think it's absolutely genius. And I do want to give all credit to the Conservative Party that put together this fine medley. Really good, really good. Thanks, guys. I really enjoyed this. So let's watch it again, and then I will sign off and I'll see you on the next one. And the next one is going to lend itself to this. So stay tuned. See you soon.
All of our plans are fully costed and fully funded, and that means no tax rises for working people. We're not going to be raising tax on working people.
We will not raise taxes on working people.
We're not putting up taxes on working people.
Labour government will not raise income tax, will not raise national insurance contributions, and will not raise VAT.
We're not going to increase tax on working people, and that means
that Labour will not be putting up taxes on working people.
But no, we don't think that we should be raising taxes on working people.
There'll be no additional taxes on households under a Labour government.
Let me be absolutely clear. We will not raise tax for working people.
We will not raise taxes on working people.
We have said we're not raising taxes on working people.
And we're not going to be increasing taxes on working people.
We will not be increasing taxes on working people.
That is a commitment not to increase taxes on working people.
I don't believe it's fair to raise taxes on working people.
We will not further increase personal taxes
to lower that burden on working people.
There's nothing in our manifesto which requires additional taxes.
It's complete garbage. We will not be raising taxes on working people.
We're not going to be raising taxes on working people.
I want taxes to be
And we're not going to be increasing taxes on working people.
We've said we will not be raising taxes on working people.
And we're now hearing an average of £100 more for an average
We have
family.
no plans to raise taxes on working people. We've said it a million times.
The biggest tax-raising measure in the budget was national insurance increase.
No income tax, no national insurance, no VAT.
None of us came into politics in order to leverage tax on the farming community.
I want taxes on working people to be lower.